I have Janice Rodriguez, physical education teacher at Dobson High School with me. I have 5 questions we're going to ask. Number 1, what advice could you offer me or someone who is just beginning their teacher career?
Gosh. Well, teach with passion. Teach with love in your heart for the student. They're all going through something, no matter what school district you're in, and treat them as individuals. They all have a story, and we just get to be lucky enough to be a part of all that.
All right. Question 2: what strategies are helpful for engaging kids?
Oh, well, bring it every day. That's first and foremost. Bring it with passion, and be your authentic self. Kids can tell right away, as you know. You do a good job with just bringing yourself. Exactly, you are who you are, and it's been a really neat thing to watch.
Good.
That's fine.
Question 3: what suggestions do you have for building strong relationships with students and staff?
Let's take students because that's more important to me. First of all, on the first day, you make sure that you talk to each and every student. You make sure you look them in the eye and you present your authentic self. And and you're talking about strategies, so for sure, you shake their hand, you touch them every day on their shoulder, you make eye contact, you talk to them daily, you find out about their brothers and sisters, stuff that's not related to the content area. You want to, and because you really want to. It's not because you have to. And if you don't have that, then really you're in the wrong business. Which this is not a business really, but this is a way of life. So you find out about them. You offer home visits. You offer calling parents for sure. You need to call parents. One of the strategies I tell you, Lou, is that what I've done over the past, I don't even know when I started it, but I make sure I get a list of all my kids and talk to their parents, call them about a week, kind of when the school's just about ready to start, and just introduce yourself and say, hey, especially for you, now that you're going to be the new teacher there, hey, I'm Lou, Coach Solomon's here, or Mr. Solomon, however you want to be addressed. I'm excited. I'm your new physical education teacher. And just leave them your school phone number, and just encourage them to visit. That you'd like to meet them someday, and you start dialogue before you even meet the kid, so that they know that you're there. You're there for a reason. You're there because you want to be there.
All right. Question 4: how do you build classroom community?
Oh, that's such a good question. Boy, that's a perfect question, because that's all about building culture, a championship mindset. It's not about how skilled they are, but it's about building an authentic and a culture of trust, of doing to others, and just the whole character building, accountability. You don't have to be everybody's best buddy, but doggone it, you're going to treat them with fairness and to be so that they can be safe in your classroom. That's probably, boy, if I started, Lou, I would probably waste your whole battery, because to me, I could write a bunch of stuff down for you. It's just that is what it's about. Your sense of community and sense of being as a very important part of that community.
Okay, last one. What helps motivate kids to work hard?
Example. When you bring it every day, I think, and you set expectations from the very beginning, they, in tune, will do what they see. A lot of times they can't hear what you're saying, or you're, like just a little while ago when I gave that direction. But if you demonstrate exactly what you want them to do, then that is. See, to me, that would be the lowest, because we're a lot older. I'm a lot older, and if they can't do it at my level, then anyway. The point is that you demonstrate first, and then you continue. I just am a firm believer. You never say the word hustle unless you're saying, "Hey, look at him! Look at that! Look how fast he hustled after that ball." look at the speed of his feet when he's going through the ladders, whatever it is. But you never say, do this in a fast way, or or you could, like the old elementary way, see how fast we can do such and such. Only, in high school and junior high, it's a little bit different. You wait for just the one person that's just going to run their rear end off, and then you just capitalize on that. And practice a few times and say, hey, how about, hey, let's see if we can beat Steven this time, etc. But you never say, okay, you've got to go really fast on this. And it's just like that just deadens their intrinsic motivation. Everything's got to be intrinsic. It can't be teacher driven. Oh, I've got to be fast while he's watching. Well, if you've got coach watchers in your classroom, then you don't have the right mindset in your classroom. So everything has to be intrinsically motivated.
Okay.
Sorry,
that's perfect.
I'm sorry.